Hi, this is Nancy Thompson, your 8 Weeks to Wellness Director at the Springfield Wellness Center. And one of the arms of 8 Weeks to Wellness is meditation. It often gets left to the last, overlooked sometimes in our practice of wellness habits, but we're really beginning to understand just how powerful it really can be. And one of the components of meditation is often a mindful breathing practice. And what we're really finding out about how powerful that can be is really how it can affect not just our mind, but how it affects our body. Recently, in an alternative medicine and complementary medicine journal, an article in 2011 showed that people who were under stress, heavy physical stress, were then asked to practice diaphragmatic breathing, which is a type of breathing that we do in yoga sometimes, that's used in meditative practices, sometimes in therapeutic relaxation training. And when these groups of people, there was a control group and then an active meditative or diaphragmatic breathing group, were asked to breathe, they actually showed a decrease in the cortisol levels of these people who had been under physical stress and an increase in melatonin levels. And why that's so powerful and important is that cortisol is the stress hormone that is normally present in our bodies, but when we're under chronic stress and constant stress, cortisol levels, when we're overexposed to it, can really be harmful to our bodies. It can cause heart disease, it can cause unintended fat weight gain, it can cause digestive issues. So there's a lot of harmful effects to too much cortisol. And then the opposite thing happened here where the melatonin levels actually improved, and that's something we do want more of. We know most of us have heard that melatonin is very beneficial for good sleep, and it's really what it is. It's an antioxidant that in fact does help us sleep better, but it also helps us protect our DNA in the cells. So if we can start developing a habit of this type of breathing that is going to help reduce the bad stress hormones, improve the good stress hormones, we will, I think, find ourselves feeling better, sleeping better, and improving our overall wellness. So what is diaphragmatic breathing? It's really pretty simple. First, we just need to be mindful and then start practicing it. The place to do diaphragmatic breathing is really just about anywhere. You could do it standing, sitting, laying down. I'm going to just have a seat and be mindful of my body position. I want to be nice and tall through the spine so that my lungs are open and my diaphragm is able to function, because obviously it's going to be activated here as we do diaphragmatic breathing. But we want to take a nice slow inhale and do it deep enough and long enough so that you actually start feeling a rise or an expansion of the lower belly, and that means we've gotten the diaphragm involved. And then we'll pause, and then on the exhale we let the air release, the diaphragm falls, and there's active movement here on each breath. We'll want to do that about 5 to 10 breaths, maybe multiple times a day, to get some benefit from that. In the study, whether they were the controls or the diaphragmatic breathing, they spent an hour. So if you have an hour and you're worked up to an hour of meditation time, that's great. But you don't have to spend that long in breathing practice or meditation practice to get benefit. Other research has shown that as little as 5 minutes a day can be productive in improving the stress hormone levels and getting them back in balance. So start some diaphragmatic breathing, whether you're using it as a meditation practice or whether you're doing it situationally when you're stressed and rushed and overwhelmed, and you're going to see benefits not just for your mind but your body.